Copying is a common pitfall that many people find themselves in whenever they're first trying to work themselves into a new style. Usually it's not because of some malicious intent or lack of creativity, but it's due to a lack of knowledge. Hi, I'm Tanner, and today I wanted to give you a simple framework on how to take inspiration from outfits instead of just copying them. I wanted to give techniques that can apply to both outfits from real life and fiction because I think both can be excellent sources for your own outfits. Usually someone will branch out into a new style after seeing someone wear it very well. It's human nature to emulate something you find appealing. Despite this, if you only take outfits instead of taking from them, you'll never be able to meld that new style into your own, and you'll end up cosplaying the main character instead of being the main character. The easiest way to use a new style in a way that you'll enjoy is to pick either the color or the silhouette of the style and work it into your own wardrobe. I've read a lot of manhwa in my life, so I take a large liking towards Korean fashion. I found this outfit here and I wanted to demonstrate both methods of taking the silhouette and taking the colors from it. In the first outfit here, I took the silhouette, but I changed the colors up and I did much brighter and more classic American colors. By doing this, I was able to bridge the gap between the more traditional blue jeans American streetwear and the more modern all-black Korean streetwear. And this creates a very solid middle ground, allowing me to still branch out, but still staying within my comfort zone and doing something that I'm used to. In this next outfit, I did the second method. I took the colors straight from the reference, but I put them onto a much more simple silhouette. I think I still ended up with an intriguing look here, but it was one that I would much more realistically wear. The first outfit was quite exposing, which I'm not really a fan of, and this second outfit works a lot better in the climate that I live in. Even though it was a very short experiment, I still think I learned a couple things from it. Definitely helped me realize how interesting a waist-tied jacket can be, and that I do still prefer analogous colors over complementary ones. While taking inspiration from real people is very practical, let me tell you, taking inspiration from fictional characters is a whole lot more fun. From video games to both Asian and American comics, characters in these are always wearing something so cool. An easy way to capture the essence of the character is just to wear a little bit of their iconography on your outfit. Today I'm wearing this slightly gothic Superman shirt, but even still, just wearing the logo on my chest never fails to brighten my day. It's a very similar feeling to wearing a jersey of your favorite sports team. It allows you to feel connected to the character without having to become the character. But still, this doesn't always satisfy some of my needs. Sometimes you do want to become the character. Since watching Young Justice a few years back, I've always wanted to feel like Superboy, even going as far as to dye my hair black. One of my favorite outfits has come from this fixation. I combined the shirt and color scheme of the more casual black t-shirt look with the silhouette of his more superhero-y leather jacket look in order to create something both awesome and wearable. Instead of just copying a single look straight off the page, you can combine multiple to make your own take on the character. Just as appealing as comic book fashion is video game fashion, but video games often take place in very unrealistic settings, with completely out there outfits. Even still, you can still take certain parts from games that you really like. With these more unrealistic outfits, you can tone them down slightly in order to make them fit into your actual life. I loved Red Dead Redemption, and I've always been chasing the high of that finale. By incorporating things like suspenders or leather jackets into my outfits, it helps me recapture just a little bit of that joy. The same concepts with taking inspiration from a person apply to taking inspiration from a character. If you can figure out what about a character's design actually speaks to you, it's very easy to apply that design principle to your own outfits. With Arthur Morgan, I really like the amount of large accessories he has. Instead of bothering with things like jewelry, the designers behind the character decided to cover him in large practical accessories. In a more realistic situation than the Wild West, accessorization like this can come from wearing hats, bags, or even headphones around the neck. Displaying what you would already be carrying is a very easy way to get that video gamey look. Just don't overdo it or you'll end up looking like a character straight out of Risk of Rain. Thinking that inspiration can only be taken from the outfits that the characters wear is also still a very narrow mindset to making unique fits. Taking color schemes to emulate the vibe of something you enjoy can be another very effective method of coming up with an outfit that represents your interests. I've been watching the Fallout TV show recently, and the character design in that show is awesome. The main characters wear very monochromatic outfits, with Lucy wearing blue, the ghoul wearing brown, and Maximus wearing the all-silver power armor. Something about that is very appealing and distinct. There's not much from the show that I could directly put into my outfits, but applying this monochromatic principle is pretty easy. So even though I'm not going to look like a Fallout character, I'll still be able to emulate a key part of the character design in that show. Using fiction or reference images to find what you like is very important in order to find your personal style. If you don't know what you like, how are you going to decide how you want to dress? But you won't be able to find out what you like if all you do is copy. So instead of copying, take inspiration. And then one day, maybe you'll be the one to inspire. Thank you so much for watching. As always, go out there, wear some cool clothes, and I'll see you next time.